Hey y'all, Bohemia with Bohemian Stars and Ocean Heart readings, and today we're going to do a reading about Mars going direct. Um, Tempers. I just finished doing our Crouchity Grouchity video, y'all. I'll probably put a little Oscar the Grouch on the cover, we'll see. But I'm not sure which one I'll upload first. That one will probably be done first. But yes, so on Friday the 13th in Scorpio season, with Moon in Scorpio, Mercury in Scorpio, Juno, part of fortune at the moment, ascendant in Scorpio right now too. Okay, major Scorpio vibes, triple Scorpio. We are doing Mars direct. Mars is in Aries when I film this right now. So what is this energy going to be like for you? We have tarot and oracle over here. I'm also going to throw some dominoes. Okay, yes, I do domino readings. I've been mentioning it and done little sneak peeks over the past few years, and I know everyone's trying to run to do every little thing, but y'all, I've been waiting. So I think see, I can't remember which ones I put out. I don't know if I've put out a domino reading yet. I don't think I have. I don't remember hashtagging it. So we'll see in the doorways video if I upload that one, or if I might redo that one. We'll see. There's some dominoes in there as well. Okay, so we're gonna get into this read. We have our pointy, very martial tan seashell here as option 1. Now, I also realized as I went to set this up that our fire quartz is missing. It's hidden somewhere, and I think that's another reason why we have not been able to sleep. The energy's amplifying. Last time that happened, I found it under our bed. Okay, so I have to go and look for that big fire quartz we have that like instantly energizes and makes feisty any situation. Yes, so baby, it is somewhere, y'all. Send help, SOS. The second option, we have my card here from my collage deck, Wild Starfire card here, and it says, this is the Mars card. It says, I make mistakes over and over without regrets. I am rough, I am fierce, I am unsatiated desire, I am bitter and angry, I am foul-tempered, arrogant, selfish, and rude. So a lot of things about Mars there. And for option 3, we have Aragonite, which is good. Aries, get this. If you have concerns with your Mars, if you have a roughly aspected Mars, this helps to burn off that that gets caught up in our heart, makes our heart hurt, makes us get all angry, panic attacky, okay? Makes us clench our jaw, grind our teeth. Aragonite's really good at helping, let's keep our heart valves cleared, remove blockages, okay? We got our little red light on here, although we have other lights on, so I don't know if you can tell that the red light is cast. We got fire going on here. Ooh, you know what? I might just have to grab that and do a little fire scrying for this. That's true. It would make sense. So go ahead and click your timestamp. Some of you are already there, and I'm going to meet you there in just a minute, okay? All right, here we go. If you chose option 1, where should I set this? Let me set it up there. Okay. Option 1 with the tan spiral seashell. I feel like let's go ahead and get into dominoes. It's going to be a little loud. I'm going to flip flop them, borrow our archetype box here. Let's go ahead and see how is Mars direct going to affect or go for option A, tan spiral seashell. All right, gotta slap them down. No, I don't want to slap them down. You know, we gotta throw them the dominoes. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we got. Some of you are manifesting third-party situations, like you're literally manifesting them, and that needs to go. It's separating you. It's making so you can't have a love life and a business life cohesively together, have stability, have success. I feel like if you like jumped over into another energy, you would be like, bam, partnership, bam, okay, power couple, everything would be good. All right. You also could be trying to jump to deeper levels of relationships than you're yet ready for. Okay, I'm looking ahead here. I'm looking ahead. Yeah. For some reason, you think that in order to be successful, maybe some of you guys are focused on like somebody who is like a celebrity and they're already with someone or something, or someone who's pretty high ranking. You're trying to get with like a professor. They're married. They got somebody, and it's like you're not able to get your success because you feel like, well, I need this person and I need their situation, or I need them to sacrifice that for me so mine feels valid, or I need to get into and wedge into that situation. Okay, this could also be for the non-romantic connects. It could be about I'm getting like housing. Let's say that you're like, well, there's an inheritance battle over a certain property, or you're thinking like, I can only be successful if I get this person's job, therefore I need to dethrone this manager. Okay, so there is this competition energy that has been messing up with your success, when really other offers want to come into you, and that would be very healthy. And it's almost like you guys are afraid of having kind of that Two of Cups moment and starting something new yourself. Like you go after, this is what happens when people triangulate with third party kind of situations a lot. It's like you're afraid of, you don't know how to grow something small. So it's like when you kind of buy a plant that's already big, because you don't know how to grow from seeds yourself, or you just don't have the patience, and so you just want a bigger plant, and then it dies, then you're mad, right? And they're like, man, we had it for 2 years, it was fine over here, and you're just like, I keep killing them, I don't know. So it's like some of you have to learn how to grow those seedlings and allow yourself to learn to get your own businesses off the ground, get your own relationships off the ground, invest in them. And you're like, well, I don't want to do that because I keep, everyone I try to date, it didn't work. So you're just going after this married person, or you're just going after, someone else's job, just trying to knock them off their rank. But it's like, it's going to fall apart and be revealed that you still don't know what you're doing in that relationship, or in that depth of a job, or whatever it is. So allow yourself, you have the ability, the universe says yes to you, that you can thrive in those areas. Allow yourself to cultivate that skill set, okay? Because if you guys were actually ready and you started doing that, you could manifest a full-fledged partnership, a full-fledged, I'm getting like a donation, or like maybe a financial reward to your business or your project that you're working on, or a full-fledged, like ready, like full-grown soulmate partner, okay? But yeah, it's kind of like a sabotage hack to keep putting yourself in social circles, or in desiring, right? Mars is desiring situations where someone's going to come block you. You know that you're competed for the wrong thing, and then you're like, well, see, I tried. And it's a way of protecting yourself, so you feel like you didn't actually have to make no risk, right? And then they get to be the bad guy, you got to say you tried, and you get to go through the cycle again. Versus just truly, I mean, you guys are manifestors, okay? So if you're single, it's because you want to be single. If you're in a third party, it's because you want to be in a third party situation. If you are in a sweet little romantic relationship, it's because you want to. And so it's all about your level of deservingness. And Mars does teach us, what do we think that we deserve, and how do we go after it, and are we right? Or is someone else's Mars going to push back and say, you wrong, this is mine over here, you ain't taking it, right? So I feel like you guys don't need a lot of friction and competition. It's almost like you have so many lanes that are open. It's like it's like the 405 in LA, right? It's shut down for you, all lanes, even carpool, y'all. And you're just over here, no, my roads are crossed. You're trying to jump off the freeway down here to some little cul-de-sac to somebody else's car, okay, while in there with their boo. And they're like, really? We just open up the whole 405, PCH, right? Pacific Coast Highway. Everything's open for you. Straight shot. Okay, there to your Hollywood star over here. Or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm just making it, just make it fun, right? But we get the visual, right? And it's like, nope, I'm gonna hop over here, I'm gonna go down this little gravel, little precarious little dead end. So don't do that to yourself. You have so many things open for housing, for like school, like scholastic is what I'm hearing, galactic schooling maybe, and business. I feel like your education and business, some of you are swapping over. You're getting ready to implement something that you hadn't utilized from your education, or you're getting ready to go study something real quick, a trade, so you can apply it and add it and like further your business path. And that's going to be a really good move if you do this, because this is all nebulous. This is like the aces before they're even aces, the energy before the ace. And that's why spirit can be really tough on you, because they feel like you have so much power and potential to create, and you just don't do it sometimes. Like, I don't know, it's like the magician. If he was sitting there like, nope, ain't no as above, ain't no so below, I don't know. Like if the if the magician just turned into Eeyore in tarot, right? You try to turn oh, here's my manifesting card, it's just Eeyore. What? What happened? Right? I got punked, I got played. Okay, that's how the universe feels when you don't create. They're just like, really? Like, you're a cosmic, like a deep cosmic creator, so call these things in for yourself. And some of you are like, good, I'm gonna call that partner from that third party. I don't think you are. I don't think you are. And because that's not your path, it's not your ministry, okay? It's not the challenge that you're supposed to be trying to get. That's the distraction, and everybody knows it. Their higher self knows. All the souls around you can see it. It's like you're in a clear cubicle trying to make that plot and that plan. Everybody knows. So go for what is for you, and that will manifest and be phenomenal. And you won't even want this other stuff, okay? So let's go ahead and look at your cards. So we have transformation. Like 1,000 storms held in hands, soft against the wind, there is change arising from deep within, from those deep, deep ethers, okay? Allow yourself to go through the storm and the pain and the nervousness of being new to different cycles of yourself. Look, seduction, you have to seduce yourself into your changes, convince yourself. All right, hear the roaring flames with the masterful trance. Okay, let me do the pyromancy. They said masterful trance, roaring flames. Okay, yes. Oh, what does it say? If you please. Wow, it says given to its alluring grip, and then in all caps, if you please. Wow. So it's letting you know it's on you. Nice and nice. Because some of you have a wall built up, and you think it's a secure house. You're looking out with your third eye here, but you're walled in, and you think that your walls protected. Okay, think you're protected, but you're the one that is holding yourself back. Okay, you're trapped in there with the death card yourself, not transforming. Y'all, 3 of Pentacles. And there is eyes on you, like people sense whatever you do or don't do for yourself, and they know that it's on you. 4 of Swords reversed, okay? Time, you're woke. Third eye's woke. Third eye's woke. Okay, so let's see what we got here from the canto. All right, definitely big Marshall vibes. Big Marshall vibes going on. Okay, so yeah, I feel like with you guys, you always want to be thinking about the future, but not moving your feet to the future. It's like your social media, like your forehead's leaning forward, your third eye's leaning forward, everything top heavy is leaning forward, but your feet are so rooted and cemented to where you're at. And it's like this energy that you know that if you let yourself kind of run, you're going to sever so completely some connections from things that are from the past, from certain baggage, things of that nature, that it's never going to be the same. And so you've been very afraid of this transformation and allowing yourself to move forward, because you feel like you're just going to burn it all down, like just everything. So I was trying to find balance. To be honest, I feel like there is a lot of stuff that y'all do need to do that for real. I mean, it looks like it does need to happen. It really does. It really looks like it needs to happen. All right, so let's go ahead and get a song. For those who chose Group A with the spiral seashell here. Okay, I got a whole bunch of cards jumping out. Yes, Bathwater by No Doubt. So definitely need to, this is a song, a Libra singer here, and she's talking about wanting to bathe in someone's old bath water because she's so obsessed with them. So definitely needing to get out of that. We have Over by Sid and Black. Look, let it be over. Get out of that connection. Let the baggage go. Let the stuff go, because paradise is very nice. I was like, Uncle L, LL Cool J, and A. Marie with Paradise. I don't remember what sign A. Marie is, but yes, could be water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's some Aquarius, and LL is a Capricorn. So those signs could be prominent. But yes, look, you sit here in old bathwater trying to manifest and think about all this, and you think that you're in the best soulmate connection if you could just have this one. It's old stanky bathwater, and you could have paradise. Very nice. If you could just get over this hump and let yourself go, and you know, sit here, be around freaking palm trees and lagoons and waterfalls and oceans and stuff, okay, metaphorically or for real. So this is what Mars direct is trying to push you towards, is to let go of this stuff. Don't just play one on TV, don't just play one on the timeline or on the social media. You guys are woke enough. It's your call. It's your call. So don't cling to a false sense of security, okay? You know what? I'm really getting on my nerves. You had two more cards. You had the Empress and you had Night Song. So some of you are, it says hidden talents with the Empress. We have Taurus here, Venus here. So there could be Libra energy. Definitely can be some Pisces energy, some Cancer energy on here, some Scorpio, fiery energy, Aries. So you guys are talented. You're talented. It's time for you to let it out there. I'm seeing some people are going to be going to New York. Some of you are going to be going to a place that has like a port or is on the coast to follow your dreams. Okay, I definitely see big artists here, people who can sing. Some of your ancestors have some of these gifts. They've been coming to you. They've been trying to connect with you. They want you to do music. They want you to do art. Some of you, it's creativity in other forms. It could be hair. It could be fashion design. It could be something like this lighting is reminding me of, I was looking at this guy who does like octopus and stuff from like blown glass and stuff for lighting. So it could be home decor. It could even be gardening, some kind of creative gardening and things of that nature that you do, landscaping and stuff. So there's some kind of creative wave that you guys have not been fully birthed into, and this Mars direct says, let's go then, let's do it, it's time. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one. All right, for option 2, those of you that chose the Mars card over here, let's go ahead and get into your dominoes first. This is going to be loud for a moment. I'm going to close it up here. I have them in this archetypes box. What does the Mars direct have for those who chose the Mars card? Whoop. Oh, I didn't even have to pull by hand. 4 of them just hopped out. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, let's see what we got here. First up. A lot of people are afraid of business, okay? This might sound so strange, but some of you are going to be passing off one of your past lovers to a friend, okay? And it's going to be good. Everyone's going to feel fine, okay? There's going to be a little swap-a-roo going on. It's like you're going to find out that somebody that you know or like is dating someone that you used to date, or you're just, someone, maybe if you're currently involved with someone, you're going to be like, this person ain't right for me. But you know what, let me call up Chantel. You know what, I think you would like this person. You know, they did this little thing. They got this little move they do. I think it synchronizes with you. So there's going to be some kind of thing here, because you know that if you hop over here to your divine energy, you can just pull in a partner, just, you know, full grown, okay? And you can be ready for it. I think you guys are well aware. Versus group 1, there was this huge resistance and like, no, I want to be in this third party situation, or I want to keep manifesting people that are unavailable. For you guys, you're kind of over it. You feel like it feels like I am too grown for this. I'm too old for this. It doesn't matter what age you are. It's still like, like, I've had enough. I know better. I want a power couple. Especially if you are Capricorn. And you know, I could just sit here and advise. Some of you are actually thinking about becoming like relationship counselors, or doing more of that. And you're like, I have to walk my talk. I can't be over here settling for who done it with what. And I'm supposedly this like relationship guru. And you know what? Thank you, because I see some people over here, YouTubers telling on themselves because they accidentally commented from their $500,000 subscribe account, where they're pretending they're having this wonderful relationship and all this kind of stuff, right? And then they were telling all their secrets. Their partner was cheating and stuff, and they forgot, I guess, to switch into their burner account, y'all. So people be out here lying. They be lying for the clout, even in the mystic community. I feel like you guys are like, no, let me get this right. And I feel, ooh, I just got chills. There's a soulmate also trying to get that right for you as well and connect that. So I feel like you and this like awesome partner, it's like you guys are coming into the each other's cycles, each other's life cycles, and it's like you both are saying, okay, never mind. It's like I'm seeing someone hit the last ball of a pool game, like real fly like into the corner pocket. Bam, called it, got it, right? You guys are wrapping up the games. You're getting rid of external parties, third parties. You're stopping this triangulation yourself, and you're ready to be like, yeah, let me be fully successful. Let me be super powerful myself. Let me take care of myself. I also see you guys switching where you're not giving away all your game to somebody else, okay? You're not just overly giving all your business ideas, your creative ideas, your spiritual ceremonies and stuff to other people because they're friends or networking or whatever. You're going to start having closed ceremonies. You're going to start using your own gifts for yourself and holding yourself accountable for developing them and seeing them through. And that's going to make you very, very, very successful, okay? I think also as you are starting to evaluate people into your relationship circle, I don't think you're going to be judging people, but I think that you're going to be no longer identifying with needing to pull in a bunch of friends and associates who are always like trying to it's like triangulate with other people, you know what I mean? Like they're always trying to like, oh, have the gossip. I think the gossip and the tea of like, oh yeah, I'm trying to get what Sharon got, oh yeah, I'm trying to go after what Jerry has, don't we hate him, you know, da da da. I think you guys are kind of over that, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and look into your card portion. Got stuff falling all over here. Let's look into your card portion, and we'll get a song card as well. So we have ancestors. All right, they hiss a quivering so deep only roots of your soil can lift the nakedness hidden within the vows made in silence, an ancient chill walking down the spine. So you have ancestors that are still asleep, you have ancestors that are very woke, and they are here wanting to connect with you, divination. So they are open to you connecting through divination tools. They're definitely feeling all the scorpionic, all of this martial, you know, energy that's here, and that Aries energy, because there was a deeper, more immediate connection to ancestors that was once had, right? It was known, it was communicated, right? We had evidence of it. So they're wanting to show you the story here in the tales. Yes, how cool. This oracle, I love when decks are divining themselves, like their own deck is within the deck, which is very Aries, very martial. So you guys, yeah, you guys have the ability to connect yourselves as well. So don't think that the connection is cut down. See how this one tree, that's so sad. This one tree, lost its life and are not here with their generations, but there are other connections that are there even if you aren't able to connect to the exact ancestor that you have been wanting to. There could be a different lineage stepping in. You definitely have that vibe. You also have the spirit of your pets that are have crossed over, are with you and guiding you, wanting to connect. Oh my gosh, and the tree came out. If you guys were thinking about cutting down a tree, don't do it, okay? If there was something, if there are trees that someone has been cutting down in your neighborhood, please go and try to help, like do an offering or blessing for them. Some of you are tree talkers as well, okay? You can communicate with nature spirits. It's a very real thing. I've had people have me come out and sit with the trees and divine, which I so appreciated, because they, you know, had gotten word that they needed to, you know, because of, you know, disease and a danger factor for certain trees, take them down before they fell. And those trees were able to tell me everything about how the land used to look on that property, the sadness when certain trees had, you know, went down in storms, different things, and the people on that land were able to verify that. Okay, so some of you are very, very connected to animals and to trees and nature. Part of, if you've been having frustration and sadness, is that you've been pulled away from that. You haven't been able to communicate with that. I feel like these trees are your elders. Okay, these creatures and they used to guide you and be present with you. And I feel like some of you, you don't even have to be outside, you could feel it, you can feel the tree externally talking to us. So check out, I have a video that is messages with our tree friends, I believe in one of the nature kind of playlists on the channel, and also ones with fairies. Yes, the Empress, oh my gosh. And look at this one, actually has a tree from this particular deck. There's usually not a big tree, I don't think, on the Empress. Wow. So please, please, please commune with them. I remember one time a tree yelled at me. I was walking in Santa Monica, and I just felt this like, help me. And I was like, oh my God. And I turned and I looked, and I was like, this tree just yelled at me. And I looked at it, and there was taped a notice on it, and I read it, and it was a notice saying that they were going to cut the trees down. So they don't like when the cities plant trees and then their roots mess up the sidewalk, and then they cut the trees down because, oh, the big mean trees grew in the way. Oh, it's too, it's not cost efficient now. It costs more to maintain the trees from the power lines and the sidewalk than to cut them down. And then I read the whole thing. They were going to cut down those trees and plant the exact same species in the same spot. So purposely just cutting these trees life short when you can live centuries. You know what I mean? So yes, I feel like you guys can definitely hear that. Some of you also have the ability to hear souls before they come into the uterus, into the womb, and to communicate with them while they're there as well, and help them figure out their, why are they coming through, what their astrology is going to be like, and help them to, connect with their parents and their family. So you guys are a very, very spiritually talented group. Some of you have been focusing more on love relationships because you really wanted to bring like love and closeness and togetherness, but it wasn't taking off and you didn't know why. And it's because you're supposed to be focusing on other kind of love, okay? Especially if you have a universal Venus like Sag or Aquarius or Pisces, Venus and Capricorn. I just want to lead you to do whatever's trending right now. And I see a little caution here. Don't just go after, oh, is this the next wave? Okay, is that what's going to trend? So let me do that. No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about a genuine connection here and genuine gifts that might take some time to grow, because I'm seeing these rocks here, okay? We're seeing the seasons change here with the trees, but this is something that will be so beautiful and so sacred. And a lot of you, it's saying your ancestors had these kind of connections, okay? They want you to as well. Yes, it's a return home with the Ten of Cups here, Mars in Pisces. So Mars wants to be gentle with you, okay, as it moves forward. It wants to, again, look at this tree. She's looking at this tree here, and the tree is dying, and it's, it's struggling to stay alive in the midst of this world that doesn't want it here. So this is very, very, very powerful. You never know what's going to come up in a reading, and I didn't expect this, but I'm just so happy to see you guys have these gifts. And we have invisibility. Yeah, so some of you, that's why you don't feel seen, or you don't feel as fully in your power, or kind of in your community, in your niche as you want, because you are souls that are meant to love collectively. It's not just the love of some soulmate or something, everything is your soulmate, right? Trees are our soulmates. There's so many traditions where you marry trees, you take vows, you have trees marry you and bless your children and your lineage. There's so many different types of love and interaction and weaving that we have. How many animal and plant soulmates have we walked by and not even honored that connection, that namaste with them? So your soul is like, hey, we remember this. This isn't cut down in us. This isn't completely gone. So you guys might even be remembering past lives and stuff where you were a tree, or where you had a very sacred tree to your people, or any type of like nature connections, and your motherland, literally the motherland, wherever your people are originally from, really calling you, okay? Really, really, really calling you. So let's go ahead and get your song. Oh, this is such a sweet. So they said, we're not invisible, feel us. Oh, I love this song hopping out here, Emotions by Borns. Literally, it's like you guys are being birthed out yourself, okay? This song is talking about emotions coming over you. What you're looking for has been out of reach, and the emotion that bubbles up when that happens. They do talk about the islands here. I was feeling like Dominican Republic, so Yeah, it just talks about how sometimes this person's a Capricorn, they have a Sag and Aquarius in their chart, so universal signs, and they definitely know what it's like to kind of ignore your emotions until they hit you, you know, and then you're looking for that connection. Okay. Yes, let's see any other song cards here for this group. Let me get a shuffle on these for our most direct messages here for group B. Oh, this is so precious. The Truth by India Ari. You could be from India. Okay, okay. Because he is the truth. Yes, he is so real, and I love the way that he makes me feel. And if I am a reflection of him, then I must be fly because he is. I wouldn't lie. Okay. So, a deeper connection, the truth of who you are, the truth of who your ancestors are, letting yourself come back around to that the eternal child in you that knew all of these secrets and mysteries. We also have the Get Up with Blanco Brown, which I love. A reclamation here of culture. He's reclaiming, you know, country music as a black person and having a good time with this song. He's talks about basically doing a line dance, but he throws in the butterfly and the two-step and just, you know, have a good time. And then at the end he says, that was not so bad. That was not so bad. Hey, so reconnect, literally reconnect that line. Okay, do a little line dance down your lineage, reconnect to your people. And I love that we have Vibe With You by HemiLoah. So your spirit crew wants to vibe with you. They want you to have good people around who are a good vibe, and they don't want you to feel overwhelmed by soulmate connections and all of this. That's not all there is to experience, and your life would not be full if that's all that you experienced was only just love for one person, and you didn't have connectivity to, you know, nature and your spirit crew and children and animals and everything. Okay, so I love this reading. I hope you guys did as well. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and we'll talk to you again on another one. I love it. Okay, let me just pull these aside for now. Okay, group 3 with our tan seashell here. Wait, was this originally group 3 or was this group 1? This is group 1. What am I doing? Just kidding. Group 3 with the Aragonite. At least I caught it that time. We're going to go into our dominoes first. It's going to be loud, okay? Mars direct for you. I'm looking up, and the track playing is No One's Perfect by Blossom. Allow yourself to grow. All right, we all make mistakes. We've all had times that are super grody, and the best we can do is admit it, change, and let ourselves blossom forward, okay? Blossom forward. That is your mantra for Mars retrograde, okay? Oops, sticking down my... Okay, there we go. Blossom forward. That's for that set, okay. So, here we go. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wait. Oh. Let's see what we got here. Wow, we have a full connection. I'm hearing and baby makes 3. So you or someone near you could be having a child. Look, fertility forward. Hello, fertility forward right now. We're on a new moon when I'm recording this. We have Mars direct. So even though Venus and Mars, they're polar opposite signs from each other right now, they are in their traditional signs, okay, of Venus and Aries. So I feel like you guys, I also am feeling like you guys have been kind of stopped at this red light, at this stoplight, because of other factors and other people, and everybody's going to get their ducks in a row so that it's check marked and you can hit go. Okay, you're like, finally. It's like, you know, this person has to cross across the street, this car has to finish making their, you know, left turn, and this person has to finish making their right turn, and the crossing guard needs to get out the way. It's like all this stuff has to happen so you can just go, right? So it's like all those one interactions are going to be clearing up so that you can then move forward the way that you need to move forward, and everyone's good. It's gonna feel really good, because sometimes we're afraid of, well, if I make this move, will it mess up this for someone else? So for instance, let's say you want to move, but you have roommates in the house, so you don't want to leave them high and dry. So you've been waiting, even if you've other people felt like just do it, just do what you want, just do what you want, and you were like, no, like, you know, I want to make sure everyone's okay too. So this is where you can be self-full, okay? You can put yourself first, but you can also see that others are able to do so as well. That's going to be happening with Mars direct for you, and it's going to feel good, and you're going to feel like, okay, it's almost like a little vindication for some of you that it was good that you were kind, but it's also good that you were also planning for yourself at the same time. And that perfect moment's going to happen where you can let them go free and you can go ahead and do yours. Some of you are going to be empty nesters, okay? Or you're going to be leaving the home and leaving your parents as empty nesters, and you might have been really nervous about that, and it's just been a whole thing. But now you're going to actually, it's just going to feel like the perfect moment. It's going to feel so good. You're going to get it, okay? I'm also seeing someone who's been wanting to kind of leave their spouse to go study somewhere and you know, just kind of have a different phase of self, and you know, maybe get a further education or something of that nature, and it's going to feel good for all parties involved, basically, okay? It's gonna be the right time. Let's see what else we have going on. Wow, you guys are like the most connected group for sure. I feel like you guys could teach some of the other groups over here about how to network, how to have interpersonal relationships. You guys, some of you have put a lot of work into that, and it's showing up. But you definitely have mastered that, I would say, okay, in a lot of ways. So yeah, I feel like you guys are going to continue having this really good balance. And now if you're like, well, actually I don't know, I'm not so balanced with relationships, you're about to be, okay? I think that this internal dialogue that you have in yourself of reminding yourself to be this fierce, you know, independent person and honor your own path, but to see both how you can connect and free others is super powerful, and it's teaching people around you. It also helps guide your path and give you secure options, okay? Now, I am seeing if you have a personal business, you guys are going to be hiring someone else to come in and help you with that situation. And then it's like going to grow, because then they'll say, well, actually, and I know someone else who can help us on this project too. So for instance, you might hire someone to do your marketing or to help you keep up with everything on social media, because you just realize, you know what, like, why am I stressing myself? Let me find someone who they love that's their passion, they're super good on it. And then they'll be able to say, hey, you know what, I know someone else like who can build the website, or I know an awesome, you know, a person who can do the choreography for the video or whatever that you need to do, or who can, you know, do the editing on your stuff. So it's gonna grow in a really good way. Your business connects, and I do feel like you guys are taking, a lot of you, the mantle of being the manager or the boss, and you're gonna be really proud of yourself. For some of you, this is at home, and this is with your kids, where you're learning how to delegate, who is good at what tasks. You're getting more balance in your home. You're also going to be feeling like, why do I have to, like, there's a service now to pick up the car and get it washed. I don't know, y'all. But let me just, you know, there's an app for that. Let me just have someone else pick up the laundry, you know? You're seeing how you not being overly self-reliant actually benefits the community. It helps you circulate energy and funds, and just like, compliments and good vibes out into the community, and helps you employ other people, which then gives you more energy to invest in yourself, your family, have more control of your time, better quality of life. So it's just a really good vibe here, okay? Good management of your energy. Let's see what we got over here. Okay, now what I see here is, as you get moving forward, some of you have not dated that many people, and you're going to have a situation with a partner coming in who is like the right partner for you, but you could be very nervous because they have a longer track record in dating than you have, okay? So what you don't want to do is judge them. You don't want to, you know, slut shame them and things of that nature, okay? And I can understand if you're hesitant because you don't understand their dating style, or you're like, okay, you've dated 75 people and I don't look like a dang near one of them, okay? Like, not one, okay? None of them. So This is letting you know when it comes to your social interactions, once you start getting the spotlight on you, once you start getting very intimate connections with others, remember how good you are at letting people be who they are, interacting genuinely with them, and don't try to conjure up and manifest a blockage out of nowhere, or like just a whole fight. Okay, and I get nervous whenever I have to say this as a reader, like don't start a fight, because I've had a reader tell me that, and then I did the thing, y'all, and it set things back by years. So um so I'm just warning you, okay? There's gonna be a really just beautiful, you're gonna be like, man, things are so smooth sailing, so just freaking glorious. It feels like just one of the happy Janae Aiko songs, okay? Or like, Willow, one of her songs where she's just flowing, and you just like, oh, this feels amazing. Maybe they're a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and you're gonna be like, but maybe I should start some shit. Maybe I should just look through their ancient old social media back in the day. And it's why? Maybe I should see if I can find any vines where they were doing something stupid. Maybe I should look up their MySpace, right? And then you want to be mad. This is the kind of person you were interested in middle school. Okay, don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, just let these continue to move forward. You energetically can obliterate. It's like you just look at a blockage, boom, gone. And as I turned and looked and did that, let me show you my sticky note here. It says telepathy on it. So, yes. All right, you guys have huge creatrix energy right now with all of these 3s and 6s, brilliant social energy. 2s and 3s together, 2 times 3 is 6. So you just have this divine beauty, artistic eye going on. You don't really need to worry about competition. There definitely are people there that are literally coming in just to be like energetic vampires, psychic vampires, creation vampires, idea stealers, beauty siphoners kind of vibe. And you're just like out of nowhere. And can we just say, there's this thing where people are like, well, everything that comes up is a mirror, and you're like it. No, that's not true at all. Okay. People, for instance, I don't like, if a mother doesn't have a child because a mother's a child. A mother has a child because the mother is a counterpart that can take care of a child and has skills that the child does not, right? So sometimes we are like those that are drawn to us, and sometimes we are the exact opposite, or we are, a manifestation of an energy they need to encompass, or that they are even polarized against and resistant to, okay? So you guys have the ability to just energetically do away with that. Just obliterate energetically the competition, okay? And there is no competition for you. Spiritually, there isn't. There's just no blockage for you there if you don't allow it. You can veto any blockage, any hexing, crossing kind of stuff that is drawn towards you. I feel like the muses are very drawn to you. Creator deities are very drawn to you right now. Your kind of not just excuse me, not just in the love way, but a lot of the love deities are artistic. So a lot of artistic deities and artisan deities and spirits and ancestors are very drawn to you right now, okay? So allow yourself to just keep on creating. I feel like there's going to be this super, like, a lot of you are just like you're just creators. You really are. And your partner is going to be the same way. I also see really good beneficial partnerships. If you are somebody where I don't know, I'm seeing some of you will have that kind of relationship where you are like, you're a muse to your partner and they will be to you in certain ways. So just a very beautiful, beautiful life. I feel like your guys' aesthetics, your environment, your home around you, some of you will be moving into very beautiful homes, being around very beautiful surroundings and settings, and you will have the skill set too to beautify any place that you're in. It's like you just upgrade it. You just make it gorgeous, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for your dominoes. Let's go ahead and get your cards. Alright, so we only did fire scrying for one option so far. We'll see if your cards call me to do it for you. And it was just a little quick bit, but we'll see. Immediately there's a burning torch on this one, so I guess we are. That's probably why I was saying it. The elements, remember to feel the warmth pulsing through her womb. You are a child of mother. True harmony awaits you. Earth, air, water, and fire. So this to me seems like a blessing upon you, regardless of what element you are coming to this reading. Yeah, I feel like, again, just deep creator energy. Bat energy is so powerful. Now you guys could have gone through or been going through a very, very painstaking transformation phase where you are understanding the deep ripples and repercussions of spiritual things. Okay, so when we get very good at doing, you know, magic, root work, witchery, any of that, even being an artist, when you are understanding the power of your sway over the audience and the crowd, things of that nature, we have those times where you realize the responsibility of that, and when you realize how one little tiny factor can in fact throw off or throw further into a certain energy. So you guys are learning in a very pure, raw, elemental way, the way that you interact with this world. Okay, this is like magician energy here, but even more so, it's like as if the high priestess was the magician, okay? This raw soul energy interacting with the elements here on this plane, okay? And so you are going to be syncing up with people who do that as well, but you'll also be, I kind of see it going a separate ways, okay? So you're going to have people coming into your life who also are having these huge epiphanies that you are, but you're not really meant to go down like conspiracy lane about it. You're meant to kind of like flourish. You know how at weddings they throw all the doves up like that and like set them free? It's like that, but with like witchy bats. It's like this ceremony where you connect with someone and you get the confirmation, kind of the validation that you need. Spirit will bring someone onto your path. You're like, oh my gosh, you know that too? Yes, you saw that result from that spiritual alchemy? Whoa! And then you both just like you just never, it's not necessarily a long-term connection. There's nothing bad that happens, but you're just pushed on to the next place, right? So it says, invoke thy power and fear not the hidden. What lurks is coming with undenying change. So I love this energy though. Okay, we have ghost here, regret. So some of you, in order to step into this power, are going to have to let go of someone from the past, people from the past that they could have ghosted you, or there could be ties to old spiritual connections. Some of you are still trying to like, look, beat a dead ghost. You're still trying to use energy from a spirituality that's not for you, was never for you, and it's like, yeah, but it's just easier. I don't have to worry about doing it myself. I don't have to step into my power. I can just call on this spirit and try to do this. And they're like, will you leave me alone? Okay, I'm tired. Okay, I'm like, this is like they don't even feel like a creator spirit themselves, because they're just so scraped thin like butter over toast. Okay, Three of Pentacles, they say you have so many other resources. Ask your ancestors, ask, you know, the woke divine beings here on the planet with you. Ask other creator spirits to get things done. Okay, Mars and Capricorn here. We keep getting Mars cards with this deck, perfect for a Mars direct reading. We have Capricorn energy here, Page of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles reversed here, and Six of Pentacles reversed. So a lot of earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So your guys' biggest thing is allowing this. Oh my gosh, you got ghost twice. What? Yeah, some of you need to literally let go of a ghost. Some of you, maybe you feel like you have a spirit that you should help cross over around you, but you're like, well, I want the company kind of thing. It's like, let them go. Free them. Okay, let them go. Also, if someone's ghosted you, like, they did that for a reason, whether it felt like it was reciprocity or not, whether you thought you were offering them something wonderful or not, whether you don't want to feel like I'm on the losing side of this, I don't want to feel like a loser or not. Look, tea, we got the teacup. That's the real tea of the situation. Okay, you just, like, that was their way of handling it. That's what they thought was right for them. You have to let it go. You can't like deteriorate yourself. There's tons of people who will connect with you. There are people who will like what you're offering. bring yourself back into balance. It's so interesting because we started with the dominoes reading, which was like so good. So for some of you, you're aspiring to that domino spread and you haven't yet learned how to manifest and deal with the third party kind of connects. Others of you, it's just a reminder because an old ghost is going to come up from the past with Mars going direct. It could be through business actually for some of you. So some of you, you're like, oh yeah, no, I'm fine. And it's going to be somebody, it could be a Capricorn coming up, Tadric Hall, which is so funny because, yeah, Tadric Hall had business problem in business with their music being released, and then as soon as they were being very empowered and have the time of their life, they have a so-called a very scandalous, manipulative, popular pop star who used them to get clout with the LGBT community and sell records during Pride instead of helping the community, and then immediately required of Tadric to help get them freed from their contract that they were having issues with, but all packaged it all as if they're just like the sweetest. So a lot of people buy that kind of BS PR from that pop star. That pop star has Mercury in Capricorn, okay? Very cunning, very sly with their planning, and I called it before it happened. I said, no, this is exactly why they're doing it, and that's exactly what they did. So them beats, okay? They don't make them beats like they used to, so don't let some nostalgia or even being like, well, you know, I'm the same age as this person and I've been working with these youngins, maybe I should reconnect because back in the day we did have business or something. They said, let this old ghost go, okay? We have literally somebody that I used to know, Gautier and Kimbra. They could be an Aries, a double Aries, or you could they could Gemini energy, because I remember Prince giving them the Grammy for this song and saying that he loved this song. Rest in peace. But yeah, you have better connections to connect with. You have better collaborations coming up. Some of you literally talk about winning awards. Three of Pentacles with the Page of Pentacles. You could be winning rewards. I feel like part of Mars direct for you is saying that if you move forward and you just let things go, the tea that's going to be happening for you that you're going to be sipping on is that everything that you lost, you're going to get better, bigger and better than it, than that situation, okay? All right, I put a spell on you by Screaming Jay Hawkins. Some of you need to actually undo a spell work that you try to put on somebody else. It's not going how you think, and it's going to mess you up. Seven of Wands reverse, okay? If you know it was an imbalanced situation. So this wouldn't be like positively trying to call in your best career or positively trying to call in a soulmate in a healthy way. This is like on someone who left your life, like you're mad at frenemies or you're mad at, you know, whatever, you mad. You're mad, you're jealous, you're trying to control them, be manipulative, especially again, Capricorn placements, moon or moon in Taurus or Capricorn or Virgo, especially, okay? But yes, all the good things that you're calling forward to yourself, those are going to be amazing. It's almost like dancing in the streets. We have Ode to Joy, a little flash mob energy of support and positive tea time with that, okay? So that is what I'm seeing. Oh wait, let me go ahead and see if I got any little messages here. Yeah, the smoke needs to be cleared. That's what I'm getting. The smoke needs to be cleared for you guys. Look, I'm looking over here, see attitude. Attitude is not what you guys need right now. It's time for happiness, peppiness, joy, and coming clean. I do get that. Any of you that I see some of you, yep, it started bubbling, okay? Some of you, you know, it's almost like, this is what I'm getting, call me a witch, but I want to say that some of you spit in your own cauldron, okay? You spit in your own cauldron, and you made a mess of things, and some of you, I'm going to say it, some of you deserve to be ghosted, how you were acting to some of your friends or colleagues, or how you acted after they tried to pull away and get time for themselves because you perceived it as ghosting, and then you acted in some ways. Some of you went and told business and stuff, told their business, or just acted very catty, rude, you know, just went ham on them over here. In those cases, it's like you need to clear this up. This is blocking your blessings. This is, you know, so somehow, I'm not saying to overly invade them if they've made it clear like I need my space, but there needs to be some kind of honesty about that within yourself. Maybe if you did things, talked about them to other people, you need to go and clear the air and clear their name with other people, things of that nature, okay? So that's for that. I'm getting like, don't pull down the clouds. I feel like you guys have very open skies. Don't pull down the clouds, really. Especially especially if you have Capricorn in your chart, that's just like such a strong message. If there's a blockage, it's you're blocking yourself. It's like you're laying down. This is what I'm getting. Someone's laying down. They're like, I can't see the view. It's blocked. Ugh, I hate this realm. Look at this. And it's like, that's your foot. Like, move your feet out the way because you're laying down. Your foot's, it's your own foot. Move your foot. There's the view. Oh my gosh. And then I looked up. I'm looking at the candle, but I looked up and look at this. Literally, it looks like you laying down. There's your feet up. Okay, blocking your own way. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Yes. Anything else? Yeah, and don't worry about this past stuff because you have roses. You guys are going to receive some kind of award for something if you move forward. If you don't get crusty and bitter, okay? If you keep moving forward. If you dally too long, though, you might miss some kind of deadline to submit your film or to submit your work or to have your blog evaluated or whatever it is. And then you could be crusty and bitter afterwards because you missed it, okay? So stay focused moving forward for real. All right, in a good way, and you're gonna get those dues. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and I'll talk to you again on another one.